Oh, there we are.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
So,
Andrea Ferguson and Selena Jones here. We are really, really excited to be here with you this afternoon because it means that the course is starting tomorrow. And so we wanted to make sure we hopped on here to ensure that you're well prepared and know what to expect for the 12 weeks that we are going to be spending together. So first I thought I would introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Andrea Ferguson, and I am the founder of the Fit Life Method and the owner of Life Designs Network Inc. And I am a fit mindset mentor and coach, and I really specialize in helping people develop having a highly developed and strong connection to themselves, to their higher self. And so Selena and I have paired together to bring our I don't know, say expertise or brilliance or our love
yes,
uh,
yes.
for the work that we do. And then I'm going to let Selena here explain what she does and what she has to offer.
Okay. Thank you, Andrea. So I think most of you might know Andrea. Some of you know me. I have done sessions with probably, well, a handful of you anyway, 5, 6 of you. My name is Selena Jones, and through another network, Andrea and I connected. So Andrea does the coaching. I do energy healing is my primary, I guess, my focus. But within that, I am a clairvoyant. So I see auras and things like that. And we use all these different energy healing techniques that we're going to introduce in this course. We use that to really explain your energy flow. And when I do sessions, my real focus is on teaching you. Okay, I can see the energy flow. I can see where it's stuck. So now I'm going to teach you how to feel it in your body, how to know it yourself, and then most importantly, how to clear it. So that's what I do in my practice. I have a practice either on Zoom or here in Ladner, BC. And we work with a whole bunch of different healing tools. And Andrew and I are going to introduce you to a bunch of them over the course of the next 12 weeks.
Yes,
So,
super excited.
yes.
Yeah, super excited. So I am so thrilled to be able to work with Selena on this because I feel like often it's a bit of a missing piece for people. So we've already kind of got it all structured and planned out to deliver an amazing experience for you all. So today we just wanted to make sure that you understood how everything works and offer some space for questions. You can just post any questions you have in the chat below here. Also, if you find that if you've missed this or you're receiving the information or seeing this later, you can bring any questions you have to the masterclass tomorrow, because of course we go live with our first session at 6:30 tomorrow evening. But we wanted to get some of this explanation stuff sort of done up front so that you have some awareness and have some clear understanding of what to expect. So first of all, I wanted to talk about the structure of the course and how everything is kind of going to go down over the next 12 weeks. So we've got the course structured essentially into sort of a 1-month segments. And within each segment, we have a master class. So tomorrow will be our first master class. And then the following week, we will do a Q&A session. So, and then the third week will be another master class. And then the fourth week of that of a given month will be an interactive practice session. So the master classes are essentially a kind of more of a lesson or a lecture format. That's where the handout set comes in. We'll be introducing a new topic and we'll be teaching you about a skill or the knowledge or the understanding or the philosophy or something behind what it is that we're wanting to impart to you. This one is we will have questions that you can ask as we teach, but it's more of a sort of a lecture format, shall we say. We may do, especially at the beginning, a little bit of breakout sessions where you have a chance to connect with and meet with some of the other participants in the course. But again, predominantly more of a lesson format. The Q&A session is where you come and you get to ask any question you want. Both of us will be there. It's a live session and it's just a completely open format. It's also a great opportunity to share anything. So we love to open up and hear how things are going for you, sharing any experiences, and the Q&A session is a great opportunity for you to do that. And then there's the interactive practice. So each month there's sort of like a theme or something we'll be working on for that month. And then the interactive practice session allows you to have some practical guided experience with us there to sort of guide you, teach you, for you to ask questions, to practice with each other, and to really do some of that practical application piece with assistance and guidance. Because we know sometimes it can be tricky when you do all of this on your own. So we wanted to really offer a nice balance of approaches within the course. And in between the master classes, the Q&A, and the interactive, we will be offering some tutorials. So we've got some healing techniques and things for you to practice. And we're going to offer them in bite-sized pieces via a tutorial, just like this. So Selena and I will come on a Facebook Live session. We'll pop it into the group. We'll also record it. And it will be like a little snippet or something to practice, a tool. And the whole idea about it is in bite-sized pieces. It's a lot easier to digest. And having the kind of practical explanation will help you sort of practice it and take it in with more ease. So that is sort of how the course is set up over the 12 weeks. We have obviously this beautiful opportunity to connect through our Facebook group here too. It is a private Facebook group. So any questions, we encourage sharing and questions, because that's really how you can sort of turn the information into practical, real life stuff that you can use. So use this platform, and we will use it lots. We will share all the information about the courses and all the recordings, both sort of through email and through the Facebook platform here. Which brings me to the coaches console. So all of you have had a chance now probably to hop onto the client portal. So when you registered for this program, you registered for the portal and you created basically a private account for yourself. And within that account, when you log in, there's a dashboard. And then on the dashboard, there's a bunch of, I guess, things listed, tabs rather. And there's a tab called My Courses. So when you click on My Courses, it will then take you to the Ignite course. When you click on the Ignite course, it will breaks down the Ignite course into the different sections. So you'll see masterclass and recordings, you'll see tutorials, you'll see the Q&A sessions. And so you click on them and everything is housed there. So if you are unable to attend a session, if you want to review a session, everything is recorded and is housed in your private client portal. And I will aim to get the recordings up. It does take a little bit of time to process them and get them loaded onto the system. So I'll aim to have those loaded within 24 hours of any of the sessions that we do, so that for those, if you've missed it for some reason, you can listen to it as soon as possible. As far as participation level goes, like I said, everything will be recorded. You can choose to have your, will we see the workbook? Great question there, Lindsay. So I'm going to be sending out the handout set, which will then before each masterclass, so 24 hours before each masterclass, you will receive an email with the handout set. First one's coming this evening around 6:25. And then you will print those off, and then those will form your handout or your workbook over the course of our time together. So it is all just downloadable and printable from the portal. But we will be sending it out from sort of week to week rather than all in advance. So as far as participation goes in the classes, so you have the option of you having your camera on for the classes, or you can have it sort of muted and turned off, whatever you're comfortable with. We will have it all set up on speaker view, so whoever's talking will be recorded, and those of us who are not speaking will kind of be in the background. And yes, Lindsay Zaba, 6:25 to be exact. That's a good question. I've just set it all up, queued it all up to send out this evening. So yes, you have the opportunity to participate as much or as little as you want in the sessions. Like I said, if you choose not to participate at all, everything will be recorded and set up so that you can sort of do it yourself if that's what you prefer. Although we certainly do encourage you to join us and participate, because that, obviously creates fodder for our recordings, and we obviously love to have you and engage with as many of you as we can. That's for participation level as well. Just make sure you're on time. If you can, we're going to be starting right on time at 6:30. So if you can just sort of intend to be on the lesson or on the Zoom rather around 6:25. That's kind of a good time. Gives you sort of 5 minutes to get settled, and I'll pop you in the weight room, and then we'll open up the Zoom room around right at 6:30. So we can make the most of our time together. And then the last thing I have to share before I hand it over to Selena is we did have our bonus giveaways that we did, which was for either a session with Selena or myself. And you get to choose, so you can just pick whether you'd like to have a session with either one of us. And I think the bonus 5 know who they are, and I think some of you may have already had an opportunity to have that with Selena. But if you're well, I'm also open to having a session, so you can just reach out to us individually, and we can set up a time to do so between now and the next few months. And so I'm going to just pass it over to Selena. Again, if you have any more questions, post in the comments below. I'm passing it over to Selena, and she is going to share what she has to share.
Okay, thank you, Andrea. And I'm not seeing the chat question, so if somebody has a question, please read out loud.
I will, for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you, everybody, and thank you for that, Andrea, because I am bringing kind of my knowledge. This is a collection of a few different workshops that I do that is sliding into Andrea's 12-week setup. So if you have questions on the setup, that goes to Andrea. But the knowledge content, I've got that bit, right? So when you are showing up to these sessions, Andrea mentioned to please be on time. Of course, there's practicalities there, but I would also like to talk about the energetic importance of being on time. We are connecting as a group, and the group energy is changed every time someone jumps in and jumps out. So there's something almost energetically disruptive. Not just, you can come on, you're muted and all that. It doesn't disrupt us in that way, but energetically things shift as soon as someone comes or leaves. Life happens. I totally get that, and don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm 5 minutes late because the dog wouldn't do its business, and now I'm here. I've got kids, I've got dogs, I've got spouse. I get it, right? So don't feel that you can't jump in, but there's more than just a show up on time. It does affect the energy of the group. So that is one other thing I'd like to say regarding that. When you do come, for the masterclass, certainly make sure you have things to take notes with, because it is, like we said, more of a lecture format, the first one. So, your pen, your paper, stay hydrated, have something to drink, water, tea. The hydration aspect is also important because we're talking about energy healing and energy healing techniques. And it's, you might not be able to see it, but it has a pretty significant impact on yourself and on your body. I will always have, water or herbal tea with me. When I'm doing my 90-minute sessions one-on-one, I go through so many fluids. It's amazing what your body needs to fuel that. So do have that. Please don't bring alcohol. I know you're at home and having your glass of wine might be great because this is a time for you, but water or tea, herbal tea, if you would, please. As soon as you're done, have a glass, right? Fine by me. But when you are doing energy work, it is important that you are, in that proper space. So there's that aspect. If you need any specific tools for that particular class, we will let you know ahead of time, such as oracle cards we might practice with at some point, and having crystals. I love feeling the different energies of crystals and plants. We will let you know that ahead of time. The actual space that you're in, please make sure, again, to the best of your ability, especially if you're at home, but please make sure to the best of your ability that you are going to be undisturbed. Again, it's just an energetic thing as well. Even if you're muted, we're all off camera going, absolutely done it myself. But this is a time for you. You have set this time aside. You've paid some money. You are investing in yourself. This is a great way to tell yourself and whoever's in your home that you are a priority. We talk about intentions. And I know, Andrew, you talk about intention setting with your work. I certainly talk about it with mine. big intentional thing. This is your time. This is a gift to yourself. Learning, developing skills, healing, you're worth it. Set the time aside so that ideally you are not going to get disturbed, because that's that energetic piece as well. Be very comfortable where you are. If you're going to be sitting down, you're in your bedroom, especially since, some of the COVID stuff, when I went from my office to online, I have seen everybody's living room and bedroom. And I have had homeschooling moms hiding in their bathroom to do sessions with me, because it is the only place that they are, have some privacy. It doesn't matter where you are, but be comfortable. So make sure that, your phone or your computer or whatever that you're going to be doing this on, that you're already set up so you're not fumbling with things and missing some of the information, that distraction. It's, again, an energetic piece. Have headphones if you're going to need it. So just, make sure you have your space generally set. It's calm if you can, but at least it's undisturbed, and you are comfortable, whether you're sitting on your couch or in your bed or hiding in your bathroom, you're comfortable. And what else? The part of the group, is that you are all invited to the new moon meditation and the full moon meditation that I run. So this is not through Andrea's practice, but through mine. So I run a new moon meditation night every once a month, and a full moon 2 weeks later, again once a month. So I run 2 meditations per month. The new moon happens on Thursday. It's at 7 p.m. Andrea will be sending out that information. I'm also going to be posting the information how to join on this Facebook group. You will be joining with the other people from, it's an open session from my practice. So I usually get anywhere between 10 and 20 people showing up. So it's 2 hours, 7 p.m. on whatever night the moon lands on. So this week the new moon is on Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. And we do a couple of guided meditations. We do a written meditation. I pull some cards. That is the first new moon meditation, starting this group off. You are invited to at no cost. And there is a full moon at the end of the 12 weeks that you are also invited to join. If you want to join the ones in between, do let me know. The cost for those is $15, but the one to kick us off, the new moon, and the one to finish us, the full moon, those are, please come. Those are not recorded, so if you are unable to make it, unfortunately, it is not recorded, just kind of for the privacy of that group. So I don't know, are there any questions, or Andrea, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, no, great. Thank you so much. I think you covered everything there. And I'm just looking at the comments here. Hello, Jennifer McAdam. And Jen says, I've joined the new moon and full moon meditations before, and they are fantastic. Highly recommend. And I do have to say that several of my clients and group members have participated and love them. So I'm super excited to be able to join the one this Thursday as well. So really, really looking forward to that. I think that's a nice fun bonus for everyone here. So I think that's everything that we have to share with you all. If there is any further questions, so if anyone has questions, you can, even after we've kind of gone off here, you can post comments in this below the recording here, and Selena will review and make sure we answer any that you have. You can also bring your questions to the masterclass tomorrow. We'll be sure to answer any questions that you may have about the setup or the structure in tomorrow's session. We'll give space for that. And or you can email or message us directly. If you want to talk to us, you can message either of us through Facebook here, through Facebook Messenger, or through email, hello@thefitlifemethod.com. Always available. All right, everyone. We are so stoked to start this tomorrow evening. Lindsay, you're going to be at New Moon. That sounds fantastic. I look forward to seeing you there as well. Thanks for joining us. And I think we're going to have a fantastic 12 weeks. I'm really excited to share all of Selena's gifts and everything that she has to offer all of us. And anything, and I think that's probably everything. So we will see you all tomorrow night at 6:30. And in the meantime, we can connect on the Facebook group here. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.